Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm alright, back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today we're going to run the maintenance worker and we're going to do a drone build, but we're mainly going to try to be focusing on the fire drone today, and we're going to turn it into a mining drone. This is one of the builds, we haven't really done too much mainly because the mining drones I never thought were really that good, but we're going to give it a shot today. Fortunately, we can't start off with an actual drone because the game still makes you start off with just certain weapons, which I do hope eventually they change at some point. I would love to be able to get like one or two different starting weapons for each class. I think that would make for some cool and unique builds, because I would really love to do literally a drone only build, but that's impossible right now. But anyways, we're going to be running 4 drones. We're going to be running the fire drone as our main one. Then we're going to be running the acid drone. And the last drone I'm not going to necessarily care too much about. I feel like we need fire and acid though if we want to have decent damage. I can't be running cold and the Thunderbird, because I don't think that would give us enough damage, and especially since I'm going to modify the fire one to be less aggressive, because I'm going to build it to be more of a mining drone. I'm going to try to get the circular. Instead of making it like an aggro drone, I'm going to make it circle around me so we can constantly use it as a mining tool. But we'll see. These upgrades, aren't guaranteed. I'm going to try to get the fire one right away though. I'm going to try to get that one first so we can level that one up as much as we can. That's going to be tough to get to. Oh, there it is. Fire drone. Okay, cool. Let's see. I guess I don't need to loop too far around. I just need to loop a little bit. All right, yeah, let's eat all those explosions. Okay, we'll do the pickup radius. So if it's not obvious, then with a mining build, I'm gonna want scanners, and there's a gold scanner. Man, amazing start. I really hope. Let's do the movement speed. I really hope now that we can get mining on this this drone right away, because this is honestly too good of a start. I didn't have to re-roll it all to get my weapon, and we got a gold scanner right away. So yeah, I mean, let's hope we can get mining. There's only 4 overclocks for this weapon, so it's not like it's impossible to get the ones we want, but we'll see. Okay, we'll do, I'm gonna do the armor, because I do have my lucky wrench again, where whenever we pick armor we get luck, and with a build like this, luck is gonna be pretty good, because we're gonna want to get those extra drones if we're gonna have all these drones. If we're gonna have 3 drone weapons. All right, I might need to get out of here soon. The flying bugs are the worst. They make this mining so hard.
Well done, you got them all.
And then the fire drone will be probably, well, actually, I don't know. It would kind of be our main weapon, but really, I guess I just want to get this one to 18, and we'll kind of see from there. Because honestly, if we do, if I take the aggro off of it, then I think that makes it a less impactful weapon, especially for damage. It won't be as good if we have it only circle around us. I'm usually not a fan at all of that upgrade, but I think for this particular build, I think it would be more useful to have it circle around us if we want to turn it into a better mining weapon. Because see how they're out right now attacking the enemies? That means they're not mining. If it's circling around me the whole time, then that means it will. Okay, at this point, I'll take any drone that shows up. Okay, so Thunderbird it is. But for the last drone, I'm gonna be looking for the acid drone. Let's go with actual mining speed. We'll do that armor again. Ooh, that was the fire one too, which was nice. If we can get mining on this turret too, you know, that's perfectly fine also. Let's go with mining speed again. Ooh, another legendary damage. Oh my gosh. At this point, man, I don't even know if I restart this run, even if it doesn't get mining. If we don't get mining at this point, I might just be like, oh, this is a pretty sick drone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so here's the defensive drone. Drones will circle around the player. Oh man, all right. Okay, so and we get the 2 extra drones. Oh, man, this is such a good start. I really hope that we get mining here. But there's like 3 other upgrades now for this weapon. So, you know, it's not a guarantee we see the mining, but we did get the circle. But this is, oh god, this is like literally a insane start. You know, we can actually maybe do these. This is technically a drone. Yeah, you know, that's no. Okay, wait, there's the Viper drone. Okay. The reason I didn't go with that one is because if we're gonna be building up like status effect damage. So it's better to get. It's just better to get the acid drone. Okay, I'm gonna go with the fire, even though that epic was clearly the better pick. All right, damage, lifetime, armor. Let's shake it up. Okay, we can do that. We can buy both of these. We'll do plasma.
This is gonna change everything. What else we got?
Okay, I will buy this.
If it looks good, it shoots better.
Then let's do 1 reroll and see what shows up. Okay, I'm gonna mark the XP. I'm gonna mark that. And then that's it. Oh man, fingers crossed that we see mining, because this is literally like the perfect start. I couldn't have asked for a better start to this.
I'm so ready to quit this job and move on. Oh yeah. You're cute, but you're dead.
Especially getting a gold scanner, floor 1. See, so if these were mining right now, you know, they would be mining all these walls. That's why we wanted the circular pattern, and not the attack pattern. And that's also why I hate the attack pattern, because, or the circular pattern, because they're sitting there and they're not doing anything half the time. That's why I always go with attack. Yes, drone mining damage. Okay, drones now do damage to the terrain. All right, we got it. Let's go. So now they'll start mining. They're not going to be like insane mining, you know, there's not going to be like explosives or anything, but we'll see. I've never actually like done this before with, I've picked the mining before, but I've never done it with like actually catering towards them being mining weapons, like with, oh my God, and a nitrous scanner. Like making them circular pattern too, so We'll see. This is amazing though. What an absolutely amazing start. This is what this game's all about when we get these like perfect runs going. 2 scanners, didn't have to reroll, circular pattern, and now we got damage to terrain. So we'll see. Like we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this compares to like some of the other mining weapons. See if it can keep up some of its damage.
Christmas tree. We got a swoon incoming.
And we'll still have our acid drones to be our aggro ones. I think we can make, I'm not sure if the lightning ones get aggro on it, but if they do, we'll probably try to make those aggro also. The fire drones are the only ones, unfortunately, that actually get mining. None of the other drones get it. I'm just gonna be mainly worried about like our damage output for a run like this. That's kind of why in the beginning I mentioned like the fire drones will be obviously important because I want them to be mining, but I might try to shift over to like the acid drone being the main weapon here because I'm gonna need it to I'm gonna need that to like kill the bosses and kill the majority of the enemies here, because that might be the only aggro drones we get. Or you know, I could switch my turrets obviously too. My turrets would be fine. So with this one, let's go fire right then. We'll see if we can get this mining too, because actually I don't know. Come to think of it, that might have been, I don't think I should have. Like looking back on it, I don't think I should have made my turret plasma. I shouldn't have tried to get the turret to be mining, because I really want to just see like if we get mining on the turret's gonna take over mining, especially since we got plasma. So, you know, I don't think we'll do that. I don't think we'll make that mining. And then if I'm not making it mining, then I shouldn't have taken plasma. Because what happens when you do plasma with this weapon is it loses all its like piercing. And so now, you know, it's just bouncing off enemies and it feels like it hurts its damage a little bit. At least for a while, at least until we can get like rapid fire. And we're already going to struggle like hitting these bosses because again, I don't have attack drones. So we're definitely going to be at a pretty severe disadvantage here in the beginning of this run. I would run around more, but I really have to try to focus on killing these bosses, because I think if we don't kill these bosses, I think we're gonna lose. I don't think I can wait too long here. Because look how slowly we're killing them right now. Man, we're getting such good upgrades for this fire drone too. All right, one down.
I rarely pick one of these. Never felt better.
The bugs are getting worse. Move it.
Okay, I can't get trapped down here by the wall.
Threat level increasing.
See, shit. This is where we're starting to get in trouble here. We're already at threat level 8. Where's the boss at? Okay, the boss is almost dead, so we'll get this, but
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
alright, I'm gonna do that XP game now.
Too shabby.
And then let's get our asses out of here. Oh boy. All right, let's max this out, and then I'm gonna do the 3 extra drones, because that's gonna help better for our build, not necessarily the fire trail.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you to stage 3.
Okay,
Well done.
what we need to do is I need to level up this guy, and I need to level up
Oh yeah.
the acid drone. Okay, we'll do that one. We'll do, I don't think we need to do the follow me around, especially with plasma. So we'll go with the extra turret and damage. We'll do drone damage. We'll do lifetime.
I want another go.
Wow, extra drone again. That's insane. Okay, I will do this one because I want to
Fancy.
get that one leveled up as best as we can. I'll mark another lifetime and let's go.
This is a simple mining mission.
Yeah, that's crazy the amount of fire drones we got here.
Maybe we're not gonna die after all. Feeling much better now. Pop the loop. Let's get them in.
I mean, they're not like horrible. They definitely like loosen up the rock for me a bit. So it does make it easier for me to move through the map. Okay, we'll do that damage.
A legendary.
I really worry about our ability to kill things.
The LZ, please.
I probably should have cleared out the LZ first.
Objective completed.
So obviously scanners. We still want scanners. Unreal.
Pretty sweet.
I can't believe we got 3 scanners here without having to reroll.
Was approaching.
Hold on one second. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. We had that water damage to our house, so the guys came to look at it some more. This build, oh man, this is going absolutely perfect. But again, my main concern here is going to be our damage, like what we're going to look like against some of these bosses and the elites coming up.
Big swarm detected. Lock
That's really the only thing. I do actually kind of like this mining, how this is working, because it is kind of cool just being able to sort of like it's almost like it makes me a better personal miner. It lets me just kind of run through things a lot easier. Really smooths out that process, but it doesn't really have the range like that the explosions have. So it's not, this is never going to be this will never, in my opinion, be an S tier mining build, just because of that. It's still going to be the worst mining option in this game. And and to be real, like, I think, man, I wish the cold weapon had mining on it and not the fire drone. Because the fire drone is too good to turn into a mining weapon, because you're really, really hurting it as a weapon by doing that. And so I think I feel like it would have been so much better if we could have got it on, if they could have put that on the cold. My goodness. Okay, we'll do the reload there.
That's a no-brainer.
Because this is where we're gonna start to struggle. I'm gonna have to be so close to these bosses. I need to get something going here too. I need to get one of these other weapons going. We need to get our acid drone and our turrets going a little bit better here. If I run away like this, like, look at my fire drones. They don't attack anything. They're not doing any damage. They're basically just useless, like, in these open spaces. So let's do the reload there. Let's do the extra drone. You know, we might actually do the... Wonder if we should do the... I'm actually, yeah, let's do this one. Now I'm debating. Because if we do this will at least put acid on the ground. That's one thing we're gonna lack. So I think we'll go with that. I think that'll help. I hope it will.
I'm raring to try this out.
This ain't a picnic, Miner. The bugs are all over you.
See how we're leaving those acid puddles on the ground now? That's kind of what I'm hoping for, like, that they'll just start eating more acid damage, so even if I'm kind of far away from them, they'll still take like all that status effect damage as they're walking through the acid puddles.
Guess what's on the menu? More bugs.
And since we're going to be lacking a lot of that sort of long range damage, okay, we can do the crit damage. Shit. Yeah, I'm really, really worried about this part of the run. I'm gonna re-roll this. I need to get the turret going. I need to get like that LMG upgrade so it's firing much faster.
There are too many to count. Get it done, Miner.
You ugly son of a
Okay, let's do the drone damage.
epic vision.
We got bugs flying the likes of which I've never seen.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
This one went a little bit better, but honestly, not really that much better. They still survived much longer than I would like them to. I'm gonna do the luck.
There. Feels right.
You know, they survived to, what was that? Like hazard level 6 or something. Threat level 6.
Stage 3 complete.
And that was us trying to kill them too. Wow, that was me trying to kill them. Okay. We'll do the extra drone. We'll do the potency. I am going to take more HP. We'll do that lifetime. We have a lot of gold though, which is going to be... We'll do the mining reload. We'll buy all these.
I'm feeling lucky.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
I'm a better
We'll get those. We'll get the lifetime.
feeling lucky.
Okay, that was a very, very good shop. I'm not going to be as concerned with this guy. He's going to be our sort of last one. You know, with the way we're going now too, I kind of wish we would have gotten cryo instead of the thunder. At least the cryo would have helped us with some CC. So our goals for this one are now to get my turret is almost 18, so let's probably try to push that. And then my acid drone is almost kind of getting there, so we'll push that one next. But we're so close to 18, so let's shoot for 18 first on our turret.
Swarm detected. Get ready.
Okay, let's do the status effect damage.
Objective completed.
You can tell how, not necessarily, this isn't indicative of how bad we're doing, but since we are such a close range drone build and I don't have my fire drones out attacking, you can tell we're moving through the map much slower. So that's kind of why I think we're getting like these large crowds of enemies, because I'm not really killing them as I move through the map. And then we just sit here with tons and tons of enemies that we have to deal with like this. Okay, more scanners still, but I'll take like damage stuff too. Okay, this is a reroll. I'll probably go with this one.
I rarely pick one of these.
Let's get some increased damage in here. Okay, I have to take the luck. Oh, that almost like that trapped me in there. That was really good. Okay, I'm gonna do the acid drone there. Let's do the fire rate. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit better this floor. I do think there is some exploration we do have to do still. Okay, I'm gonna do this just so I can get it there, and then we're gonna do the overload. So we'll get that huge fire rate increase. And now if we can focus on the acid drone, that would be great. Yeah, see, we still have to get this whole bottom of the map I didn't look at yet. Ooh, I thought that was a loot bug.
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Feeling much better now.
Okay, this does seem to be going a lot better now. You can tell the bugs are already halfway dead, and I haven't really even been trying. I think that means our turrets are doing better, and they're starting to sort of eat like that acid damage.
Move it, miner. The bugs.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go with the acid here. And then I'm definitely not doing defensive. We're gonna do more drones. God, we really have to like navigate our way through these enemies. We basically have to get into like a circle rotation here, kind of like what we're doing now. What we've been doing like the last few floors, you know, get them all in the center and we just circle around them.
This is growing out of hand. Get it done, miner.
Okay, again, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with the damage on this one
These every day.
over the legendary.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Okay, yeah, that went better. That went better. I'm gonna do the damage.
Can't get enough of this rare stuff.
I really like that pickup radius, but I wanna, let's get the damage.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Okay, we're getting a lot of extra fire drones. Do status effect, reload, movement speed. Look at all that, man. So much
Let
money.
me try again. This is.
And like a decent amount of nitro too.
I want another go.
Okay, I'm gonna do that one. Do that one, reload, lifetime.
What else we got?
Okay, we're not gonna be able to afford any more of these unless we get
I'm feeling lucky.
greens, but I don't think we're gonna see greens
What
anymore.
else we got? I'm raring to try this out. I'm having an epic vision.
Let's do one more reload just to see what shows up. Okay, I'm gonna mark that. And then we'll buy that crit damage.
This is the big one, Miner. Find and destroy.
Okay, I would love to get this acid drone to 18 before we fight this boss. And there it is. I'm gonna take it. That's a bad paint job, but I'm gonna take it because I want to get the 3 extra drones. So we basically doubled our drones now. We got the extra drone here, and then we got 3 extra drones. So now we're gonna have like 7 or 8 attack drones now. That'll be much more helpful. And now at this point, we can just work on making our whatever. Like now it's just kind of best, whatever the best upgrade is. I'm not gonna worry too much about the thunder drones. I'm not gonna put as much price into getting them to level 18. I'm literally just gonna pick probably whatever the best upgrade is for whatever weapon shows up.
Well done. You got them all.
In terms of like a tie, acid drone's gonna have priority. Okay, I lied. We'll actually probably prioritize acid drones. I take back everything I said. Okay, we could do that reload speed, I guess.
It's gonna change my life.
Let's just do the reload for that one. And now again, this is going to be kind of an interesting boss fight because how close am I going to have to be to the boss to do a lot of damage, you know, rely a lot on my acid and my turrets.
Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out.
Again, I wouldn't mind damage here. We won't pass up a scanner, but I really wouldn't mind like damage items at this point. Gold tip bullets are pay to win. Okay, another gold scanner it is. Let's go with straight up acid damage. You can just hear all the acid explosions too. I wonder if that was the better decision. Part of like the justification was since a lot of my drones rely on being so close to the enemies, you know, if we're exploding and putting acid on the ground, then that means I don't need to be right next to the enemies all the time to kill them. Okay, let's run down here and mine whatever this is, and then the boss will be out here soon. Okay, we did get the twins. You know, I'm actually gonna go with that drone damage instead. I guess this isn't going like so bad.
I'm growing stronger.
I do think I should have kept the acid drones in attack mode though. Or less about the explosions. I think I should have kept them in attack. I don't know. I did see an improvement though when we did do the explosions though, but I am thinking that maybe keeping them in attack would have been better, especially for like the boss fights.
Dreaming of something like this. Dial it in.
Okay, let's do. I mean, we might as well as
Next,
go all in on that explosive stuff now.
I'm raring to try this out. Epic upgrade. I'm feeling lucky. Bingo. This works. Gotta have it. What else we got?
Oh, okay, we're gonna mark that. Man, can't buy any of these. I'm gonna mark all of these.
I can't get enough of this rare. Gonna roll the dice on this.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, luckily we have a lot of gold. I mean, that's gonna fill up our shop, but
We've got work to do. And
whatever.
you have your objectives.
Can't believe how
I actually think the explosive on the electric will make them way better. Because instead of just circling around me doing nothing, now at least they'll put that electricity on the ground. That'll definitely be like a big improvement for them.
We've got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles.
this upgrade's gonna change my life.
Got a launch. Supplies inbound.
Okay, fire damage. Man, I don't know. Like, I don't think I want to take this just for the fire drones. Okay. You know, I don't really think I need the pickaxe. I kind of feel like if we want to compare something, I do kind of feel that these drones are kind of acting like a pickaxe. You know, it's a very close range mining, so I think we will go with that XP. Like, it feels like that's what it is. It feels like it's just a close range mining. Like, see how it almost works exactly like a pickaxe. Man, I need to stop eating all this damage, though, that walking through the... Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go armor. See, yeah, like it literally feels like I have a pickaxe already. Okay, this is going much better now. I'm gonna take the time to mine out this map now. Wow, we actually got a drop that time too. Okay, I'm gonna go Nitra. Yeah, that was way better. And now look at our gold. We almost have almost 800 gold, 200 Nitra. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, everything there. Okay, stats effect, potency. At this point, you know, we're kind of in this situation where, yeah, I probably just buy the majority of things I see.
Today was gonna be good. What else we got? Ooh-wee, not too shabby. Just the upgrade. Let me try again. I'm growing stronger. I'm gonna do something epic with this. What else? Now this is a rare treat. Looks beautiful, like me.
Okay, let's do... For this one, it doesn't... Now that, like, I have these as exploding, I don't think the aggro is going to matter that much. We'll do one more reroll. Ooh, extra drones. Movement speed. Let's buy these. No, we don't need... I don't know if I need the reload for those ones. We'll definitely get that extra drone, though. The reload. Okay, we'll call it there.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
Look how much quicker we're moving through the map now. It is because of those explosive drones. Leaving all that status effect on the ground as we just sort of run through the map now. Okay, I will take more scanners or just damage items. Chemist kit, I wouldn't be like the worst thing either. Okay, this is an interesting one. I do think I kind of go coupon though. No, let's go XP scanner. That was a pretty tough choice, to be real. Obviously the coupon's super good, but I feel like take advantage of that. Take advantage of our decent mining here and get all that XP. And I have, you know, we did get this item right here, so this does give us a XP gain boost. What do we have? 137 luck? That's not bad. Yeah, much better now. Took a while to get there, but we got there. Okay, once again, tons of gold, 800 gold. I really hope we see extra drone. Hell yeah, damage. I really hope we see pay to win or gold tip bullets. That's gonna be major for us right now.
I've been dreaming of some gonna roll the dice on this one. Dial it in. This'll do. I'm feeling lucky. I'm having an epic vision.
Those are honestly the two best items for us right now, I think. Okay. What I love about this lucky wrench that we have too, you know, this one right here, like one of the best items in the game, is I don't feel bad about taking luck, or not taking luck, taking armor. You know, sometimes picking armor feels bad, but you kind of need it now. Armor is definitely a viable pick and a viable option now, because some of these levels get really tough and the enemies hit really hard. And if you don't have good armor, you're gonna die really quick. So now it doesn't feel bad picking armor because I know I'm getting luck. And luck is sometimes one of the best things to build for. I just realized we're kind of missing the chemist kit too, so chemist kit wouldn't be bad. I still would much rather see one of those gold items though, with 3 gold scanners. Yep, there's pay to win. Okay, so almost 40 stacks. Okay, we can do like a couple rerolls then. I will take that reload though to get this. Okay, so let's see. We'll do the 3 more drones because again, this one, the drones are tethered to you by an arc of electricity. Since they're just exploding right away, that's not the pick to go. So we'll go 3 more drones.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
I got it in the mouth. Ha! Really?
I will try to do more reloads now.
Bring it, Becker! See you in hell.
I'm not gonna re-roll this though.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we're gonna, man, we're gonna get the legendary drop here. At least I think we are. Okay, we can re-roll this. Re-roll. So every time we re-roll, we're basically gonna get I'm gonna do the stats effect damage though. Every time we re-roll, we're gonna get that damage boost. Okay, let's do drone damage.
Get them now. It will leave without you.
Loot bug gas. This upgrade's gonna change my life. Legendary! It's my lucky day! Red sugar!
Station 9 is next. Keep it together.
Yeah, this is this is going good now. This is going very good. Okay, we'll buy the damage, crit, piercing.
Nice. What else? Feels rare. Feels right. You don't see
Like I said, we'll just
feeling lucky.
buy, let's see, what are we gonna buy here though? Buy the damage.
Show me more. Yoink. This one looks best. Nope. Try again.
I'll mark that.
Yes, please. Next. This upgrade's gonna change my life. Let's shake it up. Feels rare. Feels right.
Okay, we'll save the money because now the rerolls are getting expensive.
To shoot and work to be done.
Might as well just save those to reroll a level up at this point.
Trying to escape a dwarf.
Scanner? No.
Ain't gonna happen, bug.
I think we'll go status effect damage there. All right, let's go with the lifetime. These guys are basically just gonna all explode like instantly.
Swarm detected. Get ready. There'll be
This will be an interesting one too to see like which one did the most damage. I think we'll go with the damage here instead of that luck because there's only one more floor left. Okay. Damage items. No more scanners. Okay, this is a reroll. You know, that's no. No. No, dang. All right. Man, that ended up being a big bummer. I was really hoping to see like a different damage item in here. It's too late for the coupon. It's kind of too late for all of these, to be honest. The nitro scanner may or may not be like the better pick here, you know, because we do at least still have this floor, and then maybe in the next floor if we get like the crit powder, or we could just take. I'll just go with this. I don't. At this point, I don't think any of those are going to be very beneficial or detrimental to our build. I don't think, like at that point, I don't think it matters which ones we take.
big swarm is approaching.
It just sucks because I basically just wasted like all that nitra to just get another nitra thing. There's an extra drone. This fire drone is getting insane. Crazy stats. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take that nitra.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back.
Okay, damage, extra drones.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again. I'm having an epic vision.
Gonna be a little bit more picky with what I buy. I'm gonna mainly just be looking for the damage upgrades.
Let me try again. Legendary, it's my lucky day. Nothing for me here. Let's try
Oh,
again.
one extra drone, perfect. Because that finishes off all my
Nothing for
nitra.
me here. Let's try again. I'm a better dwarf than yes, nope. Try again.
And then at this point, we'll just try to buy, with our money, we'll just try to get like damage upgrades.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay, I'm gonna save my money. Yeah, let's save our money now, and I'll use that money to do rerolls on the level ups, or maybe we'll get like gold tip bullets or something. How many stacks do we have on this thing? 59. Okay, like this we could reroll. Okay, I will do that one. One of these last level ups though, I'll just do mass rerolls. That XP scanner, I think, was a good choice too, because we're at 109 right now. Okay, reroll. I'm gonna kind of hold off for like a purple or a legendary good damage one. Okay, let's see what our last drop's gonna be. Oh, dang, we're stuck with this. I don't know. I guess we'll just go with the XP scanner. I didn't really want to get another weapon because, you know, we're purists. I want to keep this with the weapons I have. Okay, this next level up, we're gonna have to do mastery rolls. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get one more. I'm just gonna do until we're broke. Okay, now let's see what we get. Damage. Okay, this is the last one. Aw. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So damage wise, we're at 729%, which all things considered isn't really too bad because we almost got 100 stacks on this. We almost that's pretty good. This was really our only other damage item here, and then other than that, it was pretty much all scanners, which I mean was fine because that's kind of what we were doing here this build. So no real damage items, just, but that pay to win did really good. Yeah, that was solid. That was a weird kind of run because man, we sucked in the beginning. We were absolute trash in the beginning of this run, but we finished off really strong. I think once we did start building up that explosive stuff, I think that helped a lot. Okay, 6 pieces of gear, 1 legendary. So in terms of damage, it looks like it does look like our plasma turret still did the most. 195 million. Yeah, look how much this hurts our fire turrets or our fire drones. Not quite the highest level. You know, 1 level short, but only 44 million damage. That really significantly hurt our damage. Big time. Like, that is not good at all. The fire drones are normally, you know, really good. If we would have got like the same upgrades we kind of got for this one, you know, maybe the explosive on all the extra drones, versus making them instead of making them like circular defensive, whatever we want to call that, they would have been so much better. But yeah, turning them into a mining weapon really hurt the damage, and that's why we sucked early on. But yeah, once we got the explosions going a little bit better, you know, our acid was our second best, the plasma turret was the best. Then the electric actually didn't do too bad for being pretty under leveled here. 117 million. It's nice because we can actually break up the damage too to what every weapon did, because none of them shared the same element. This was all plasma, fire, electric, and then acid. So our turret still did the best, which isn't surprising. Acid second. I guess I'm a little surprised at how much damage the electric did, and then I'm not surprised how little damage fire did. You could tell that that's why the circular, that's why the drones, I think, are just absolutely horrible if you have them circle around you. Like, I don't know why you would ever pick this one, the defensive behavior, where they just, like, I don't care you get 2 extra drones, half the time they're not doing anything. So it does kind of suck. But for the build we were going for, perfect. But then again, ultimately, you know, this did kind of just act as a pickaxe that did some damage. I would say it's probably never worth it to do this. I don't think this is something I would ever do again. If I'm going to pick the fire drone, I'm going to pick the fire drone for its damage. I'm not going to pick it to be a mining weapon. I would rather just try to get some sort of grenade that can do it. Or one of my turrets, like one of these turrets. I would never really try to build the fire turret to be like, hey, I'm going to go fire turret or fire drone mining. That'll be awesome, because it's really not. It's not. So yeah, that's just something I would never like build for again, unless we're purposely trying to like try it out like we just did right now. Because yeah, it's just a way better attack weapon. You're ruining this weapon by turning it into that. Yeah, and then in terms of items, you know, we got what we wanted. If this was going to be mainly focused on our fire drone and mining, this was literally like 3 gold scanners in the first 5 picks. Friggin' crazy. then a nitro scanner. Then we did get a damage item because I wanted that XP, and then a couple more scanners. And then luckily we got the pay to win here because we did need a damage item. And you know, since we had 3 gold scanners, we were able to get this almost to 100. And so we ended up with 729 overall damage. So yeah, pretty solid. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.